I just got back playing basketball, and I won 2 and lost 3. How you been, boys and girls? It's your friendly neighborhood Generational X therapist, in which I'm supposed to help the world. And I try to help you guys and dudettes and everything in between to make sure you realize that we all need to grow up sometimes. And of course, there are people out there who are just basically needing advice from a Generational X. So I'm one of those individuals. So what you may say is a Generational X? A Generational X is a person who's very mature than the millennials and also Gen Z, okay, which basically knows how important it is to be disciplined. And when there's people who don't want to be taught how to what's discipline, then of course the world becomes corrupted. And it's not our fault of why we have Gen Z and also millennials running around with their heads cut off. The reason why it's not our fault that the Gen X has allowed this to happen is because of the single mother syndrome and the feminist movement. But of course, there are people who cater towards this feminist movement agenda, and then next thing you know, people are going to lose money, and that's predominantly more beta males. So, how is everybody doing? What's going on? What kind of questions do you have for me before I get out of here? And I'm here to conversate with you about anything and everything, and that is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, how was your day? What are you doing? What type of knowledge are you missing from a Gen X? I am here to give you the lowdown on who and what you need to learn. Today was a nice day today. Today I cleaned my car for about 3 hours and a half, and I had a couple people actually walk up to me and say, hey, how much are you offering to do, we call it a detailed work, okay? And I said $150 because it takes about 3 hours to do. It's about two hours or something and a half on the outside of the car, and then it's about 1 hour and something on the inside of the car. Detailing a car is very strenuous, very meticulous. A hand job for a car is much more better efficient than going to a car wash. Yes. When you do your car and you wax your car once or twice a year, that prevents it from rusting, okay? And when you prevent and take care of your car, the upsell is much more efficient. It's not going to be cheaply. You took care of it, and next thing you know, you will get a good profit. But I don't want to give my car away at all. I want to keep it because everything that can go wrong with it, it can be repairable, not over $10,000. Unless I get into a major accident, I say you guys should take care of your car and start focusing in on a car that's reliable first. Okay, reliable first. Okay, then comfortable. Okay, the looks are like last. Okay, but you have to understand the repair cost. So when you say reliable, you got to think about how much is it going to repair. You got to look at the future of other people like Consumer Reports and Kelley Blue Book, and you understand that you can actually save a lot of money if you do your research, due diligence. And a lot of people don't say due diligence or nitty-gritty because they're not Generational X. As I said before, if you need information on anything, everything, you come and ask me. So how have you been? What's going on? Anybody who want to talk about anything? Right now, my daughter's in the bath, and I got to get her out in about 10 minutes. So if she calls me, then I got to get her out again. But of course, I've traveled abroad, so I'm one of the rare Gen X Schizo-Indigo children, which I have no sins. I am one of the godheads in this world. Maybe you may consider me one of the 144,000, okay? But of course, I'm saying this not to boast, okay? Because I really didn't hang with people or did do the bad things a lot of people have done. I was actually isolated, so I didn't really do not that much in my life. I got a lot of rejections, but I also burned people's houses down from the past. But of course, I didn't burn their houses. My demons did. My demons told me what they would do before it would happen. And then I would say, yeah, right. It's not going to happen, okay? But it does happen because I'm Harry Potter, okay? So who thinks I'm not Harry Potter, okay? So I'm trying to tell you, I saw this guy on this TikTok, and he betted that he could not be cursed by a witch. I said, you haven't met the right one. You should not do that. Okay? No witches should try to put any spells on him, because if they put a spell on him, it's going to bite them in the ass long run. You don't put people, you do not put spells on people who do not deserve it. If someone says they hate witches, don't put a spell on that person because maybe something happened to them, so for them not to like witches, okay? Okay, you talking about the dude on TikTok? Yes. Okay, I read all comments. I'm very quick. And there's a dude on there. You seen him? Did you see the dude on TikTok talking about I'm trying to get cursed, hexed, okay, Me, I got a reflective hex. So you gotta be careful with that. Warlocks are stronger than witches. You gotta be careful with that. Warlocks, I'll give you a great example of the most powerful, mightiest warlock that ever lived. His name was Solomon the Great. He was the wisest of all men. And of course, Solomon controlled the demons and did what he wanted to do. But let me tell you a story about King Solomon the Great. One time, he had actually gave the ring. He tried to give the ring to Samuel. The Lord of the Rings actually stems from the story of King Solomon. Okay, good evening to you. How you been, sun sage sipping? Okay, be careful. If you're a witch and you're full of anger, you have to be a gentle witch. You never put spells on people unless they're truly evil. You do not play with magic. Any magic that you dispute or disperse shall be returned to you. So be careful. Do not put spells on people who do not deserve. Even if they say they hate witches, don't do it. I don't even hate the KKK, okay? But the thing is that sometimes some people are brainwashed since they were children, okay? Or maybe something happened to them, okay? And you have to understand the psychoanalysis and also the pathology of it, okay? To me, no spells on people. That's very important because witches and warlocks, they're good ones and bad ones. The ones who are too emotional are really the bad ones. You're not supposed to put spells. If someone says, fuck all these people and all, let them say that. Let them get all that anger out. In their next life, they will be that individual unless you are actually understanding what reincarnation is, because reincarnation is most likely real, hypothetically. Everything is hypotheticals, peoples. Let's keep hypotheticals alive. The placebo effect is a form of a pseudoscience that actually is true. Y'all know about the pseudoscience? You know the placebo effect? You know how the placebo effect works, right? This is why people don't believe in the aspect of spirituality. Okay, I don't mess with them because I roll with Glindas. Okay, it doesn't matter who you roll with. Okay, everybody is going to roll in this world, and they will not live long. We are living in a dream within a dream within a dream. Repeat: row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. It's facts. Please keep in mind that whatever you do is a story to be told. You are all gods. As a matter of fact, the scientist has found Yahweh in our DNA. So you have to understand that whatever god you're attacking, you will be judged of the other god that you attacked, okay? Or you just may be reborn as that person in your next life. Time does not exist on the other side. That is why you came here, remember? No, you cannot. Stay in there 10 more minutes. Okay? And so, when you're here, like in The Matrix, you watch The Matrix. There's people who killed themselves over the movie called The Matrix, okay? And when people kill themselves because they find out that we could be, hypothetically speaking, living in The Matrix, they go ballistic. They go ballistic. They start doing anything. Sometimes they don't care about the consequences. But hell can exist if you think about it too much. Like if you think about the Son of God, that's your eternal hell right up in that sun. You don't know anything about other species, other races. You haven't did no research on it. You are just a dunce, okay? Unfortunately, we reside in a 3D world, but it's the 5th dimension that's more elevated. Yes, okay? But of course, we could be living in the Matrix too as well. Okay, there are some people who just can't see and decide to continuously live because they feel that they are happiest blind. I feel so much remorse and also sympathy for those who are handicapped. Those people who are handicapped, I feel sad for them. I have much sadness and sorrow. I'm only 40% happy in this life. I'm only 40% happy. The reason why I'm only 40% happy in this life is I have not received my 3 wives and my 12 children yet. I only got 2 right now. My wife is from Ethiopia, right? And we made an agreement, okay, before I brought her here, right? And I told her, okay, you come here, I own everything, your job, money, all of it. So I can psychoanalyze the money where it goes. But the spirit told me I had to come here. I did not want to come back to America. I really didn't. I almost got in trouble when I was living in Ethiopia. And if you can't follow me, I'm sorry, because I like to talk about multitudes of different subjects because no one's talking to me. So if you want to join the live and talk about something, we can. I'm telling you a story here. Okay? TikTok. Wait until I'm finished. What? So, my wife made an agreement with me, like making an agreement with the devil and God at the same time, because God is the devil and devil is God. If you want to know that's a fact, read the Bible in Isaiah 49-7, okay? So, understand that God and the devil are the same, and the Bible clarifies this. Let me ask her what she wants. What do you want? You haven't been in there for 10 minutes, so be quiet. I'm not trying to say. What? The water? Turn on the hot water and the cold water. What? I'm saying that can you put my phone in here so that... No, you can't have your phone. Meditate. Think. What did I tell you? Alright, okay. So. No, she likes to use her phone. Okay. No, you can't have... And then she drops it in there and then I get upset. But anyway, we made an agreement and I told her her family would curse if you change your mind. So that's exactly what happened. The Holy Spirit told me to do what I was supposed to do. So I brought her back here after I left. I lived in Ethiopia for like 2 years. Yeah. I got videos of it. I married her and everything. Didn't really want to get married because I know it doesn't benefit men. I know that. Okay. Men doesn't get a benefit out of it. Women don't really get a benefit. As a matter of fact, women get a benefit out of it because they force the man, because he's passive, okay, to get married because they think they're going to have collateral damage when they want to get a divorce, because women are the ones who set up men. They're the bigger pimps. Okay, alphas they don't play that game. We don't need to get married because we don't believe in monogamous relationships. Alphas do not do monogamous relationships, peoples. The millennials still are on this roll with this marriage shit, and you don't need marriage. Marriage is not important. You're supposed to add to the man's power. You're not supposed... Polygyny is the fact of one man, multiple wives, or multiple partners, females, okay? And you're supposed to build that man up. You're supposed to give him happiness so he can keep order in the house. But these days, women don't. They think selfishly. They've been brought up wrong, okay? But anyway, as I was saying before, I digress. I wanted to bring my wife here, okay? And I didn't really want to come back, okay? And so her sister liked me, okay? They both was virgins, yeah. And I seen her fathers and everything, okay, Next thing you know, I brought her back here, and next thing you know, people said she would change, and I said 70% she would change. I agreed too, she may change, but I had a plan, though. I had a plan. This is why I don't want you guys to be, like, doing what I'm doing, because you don't know the justice system. My spirits protect me, so whenever something bad happens, I get a blessing. That's a terrible thing, yes. I have to wait for something bad to happen. Why is that? Okay? That's just how it is in this world. So I bring her back, and I'm giving her all the options to try to mess around, okay? But I'm always testing her. I say, as soon as she mess up, I win. And there was one time when she called the police on me saying she was being abused. And the next thing you know, I'm the one who's being abused, mentally and physically abused, okay? But I didn't know what to do except wait until the right time. Until she claimed to say that she was being abused. This is what women do. When they are tired of you, even though a man is so low maintenance, they call the police. They make up stories. And they want out of the relationship. This is why I feel that most women are like children, okay? They need to be taught. And they don't have a lot of things in common. As a matter of fact, I thought we had a lot of things in common while I was in Ethiopia. When I was in Ethiopia, we played a lot of games. Okay, so I'm thinking that, oh, she really likes games, okay, because there's nothing else to do there, okay. You know what I did physically active? I was very physically active in Ethiopia, playing volleyball, setting up, playing basketball and soccer. Yes, African people are very healthy. They're very active, more than the women. I don't see women come out in the middle of the night. I'm telling you, it's hot. If you believe it's hot in America, oh my motherfucking God, okay? Yo, it'd be like 110 degrees out there. You can fry an egg. Yes, you can. Okay, but I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to go on live, okay, on Twitch. So I'm going to post down this stuff right here. So much stuff to talk about. So little time. So many simps, so little time. A simp is, as I said before, is a sucker investing in mediocre pussy, and a trick is a person who puts a woman who is not worth his time on a pedestal. Okay, a trick and a simp, okay, is what most men are likely to be. Okay, let me see Twitch. Okay, let me see. Boop 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 boop. Okay, boop. Okay, and of course I'm gonna put down my link so you can watch me. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I believe that they had fixed the glitch in Grand Theft Auto 5, but I had to bring the wife back or something like that. Okay, so other than that, you guys you can watch me play games. Okay, but I'm not gonna show it on Twitch right now. I just want to play. And other than that, I'm also on YouTube. You can know how to find me. If the universe wants you to find me, you will find me. But if the universe don't want you to find me, you will not find me. So let me get my daughter out of there, and y'all have a good day. If you got anything to say it. Forever hold your peace. Okay, let me see what are you. Yes, I agree. Okay, please, guys, everyone is magical. If you know your abilities, I'm a healer too. Okay, you should keep it to yourself. Here I come. Okay, I'm coming. All right. Other than that, y'all take it easy. You know how to follow me. Okay, sometimes I'll actually game while I'm recording Twitch, but I'm not getting paid for this, guys. Okay, I'm an actual therapist, much more than Kevin Samuels, but you know how people are. They look at image and they don't really want the real McCoy. That's too much for them. Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.